We're on the road. Where transportation goes, community grows. Welcome to On the Road with the MTA. And welcome to another exciting edition of On the Road with the MTA. I'm Jay Gibbons alongside with Stephanie Kay from the MTA. How's Stephanie?
I am doing well, and thank you for asking. And I love that we do these each week because we get a chance to meet people in the community and leaders and some celebrities sometimes. And, and our own coworkers, which I like that even best.
Yes, because
celebrities.
There's so many coworkers around here. Some of them you never get to see them.
There's like 700 of us. There's a lot of us. I know.
It's crazy.
It's like ants. I know.
I like ants.
But we had two other people lined up today to do the podcast. Unfortunately, whatever's going around, which I had for a while, is a really bad virus, and they're so sick. And one's Natasha Taylor, who works here. She goes, well, I'll go ahead and do it over the phone. But she sounded so rough. It's like, honey, stay home. And she had to come into work today because somebody else is sick. And so
take a sick day.
Well, she had to take over. That's how dedicated she is, a poor little baby. So she's here. We'll see her next week.
Yes.
So, but in the meantime, I have to say I'm so grateful for these two because I have two wonderful colleagues in our studio today. And I went to them and said, we lost our two podcasts. Is there any chance you guys might be able to do this? So I went to them and I said, could you guys give me a hand today? She goes, like, today?
You mean like this?
Okay. I said, we happened to lose two podcast guests because they were ill, and I have room. Could you guys make time to come down and talk to us? Like, well, what now? And they said, okay, if we can come together. And so I'm so glad to say we have Leslie Phillipson with us today, and we also have Dennis McDowell. And I love these guys because they're easy to work with. They take care of stuff. And Dennis, did I pronounce your last name correctly?
It's McDonough.
McDonough. Okay, and you, congratulations, just received a promotion. What is your title now?
Director of Planning and Scheduling.
Well, you are a delight to work with, I must say. We've had different people in that area, and you're new to it, and I'm so welcoming to you because I just think you're wonderful.
I appreciate that.
Easy to work with. Thank you. So where did you come from? What were you doing before this?
So I've been in planning now for just about 10 years. I've done a lot of municipal planning. Previously to this, I was actually Director of Planning at STARS in Saginaw.
Yes.
So been doing this a little while.
Yes. And I know you're out today with Michelle Loper because she went to the Grand Blanc Senior Center. My mom used to always go there and work out, and I'd go with her and do some of the exercises. Loved them over there, Missy over there. And you guys are planning to do some transportation for them down the road, right?
Yeah. Yep. They came into a tough spot. They lost their driver.
Aww.
And we're trying to help them arrange some transportation for the seniors over there.
That's what I love about this whole company, because we always try to help people.
Yep.
And then we also, you're the boss then. Is Leslie under you? Is that how that goes? Is the director?
Yep. Leslie's one of my planners.
Leslie,
dun.
Yes, Leslie Phillips has been here for how long now, Leslie?
7 years.
Okay, and during that time, I know. And congratulations, you're a new mommy.
Yeah, 7 weeks old.
Oh my gosh. Boy or girl?
A boy named Grant.
Oh, I love that name. Yay. And you have two other children, correct?
Yes, Brett, who's 6, and Elena, who's 3.
Oh, I've seen pictures, and they are just adorable.
Is Elena spelled with an A or an E?
E-Elena.
Yeah, because my wife's name is Elena, and it's spelled A-L-A-N-A.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. Well, my gosh, girl, how do you do? Do you get sleep at all?
Oh, boy. Not much.
Man, that's a lot to handle full time with 3 children.
Yeah, keep me busy.
So what is your title here?
I'm a transit planner.
Okay, what does that mean if somebody's listening? What does that mean? What's your job consist of?
We look at the routes and the riders. We do a lot of reporting. We work with the community to find the best ways to serve them. Right now we're looking at how to possibly reach Hill Road.
Oh, so the Costco's going over.
Yes.
That would be great.
Yep, fingers crossed.
And there's another senior center over there looking to have transportation, so that'd be perfect.
Oh, yes.
That's a lot of planning, isn't it? You have to reschedule everything, the whole route.
Yep, we got a good team.
Yes, you do. Well, I'll never forget how much work you put into it. It's before Dennis got here, but we were working on the trolleys that they have in Fenton.
Yes.
And that took a lot because they wanted one for the north end, one for the south end, and they wanted to stop at the grocery store, but also to the apartments, but not over here. And you were working endlessly for that, weren't you?
Yeah, it was fun, though.
Oh, that's nice to say. Yeah. So now what does your job consist of, Dennis? I know you're looking over all of that and more.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically kind of the same thing, but all the work kind of comes through me, and I have to figure out who's going to do what. And luckily, I've got somebody as experienced as Leslie that can actually help me out, because we do have a couple younger people on the team that are pretty much out of college. So
I saw some new faces up there. Yes.
Yeah.
But you guys are also helpful because I know at times if I ever have trouble with my computer or like a word process, like if I'm trying to put Word up there just recently, it was all miscombobulated there.
It was.
Yes, it was. It was difficult for me to use, Jay. It would not put things like I couldn't do bullet points. It was going off to the left.
Oh, I hate that when that happens.
I know. I was so frustrated. But then I called over David is his name.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
came in. He goes, let me take a look at that for you. Send that to me. And I did. And he brought it back just all perfect. I was like, man, you guys are magic over there. You're wonderful to work with. We have a great team all together for sure. And how long have you been here, Dennis?
Oh, about 4 months now almost.
Okay.
Oh, wow,
Yeah.
look at that. All right.
Fits right in though. So tell us your background. Do you have babies? Are you married? Animals? What do you do?
Yeah, married, 2 daughters,
Oh.
16 and 12.
You don't look old enough to have kids that old. I'm surprised.
No, I do, yeah, and they're a handful.
What are their names?
Grace and Rose.
Oh, I'm so sorry. 2 daughters at that age. That is tough. Wow. What school do they attend?
They're in Frankenmuth.
Oh, that's kind of a drive for you too then, isn't it?
Yeah, about a half hour.
Okay. Well, that's not too bad. Where do you live, Leslie?
In Flushing.
Well, so that's about a 20-minute drive too, isn't it?
Yep. Little drive.
Yeah. And did your husband work as well?
He's at home with the babies.
Oh, that's
right now.
wonderful.
Yeah.
That's great. So you can,
Huge help.
Yes.
Yeah.
saves a lot on baby saving. I bet.
Yes,
Baby
yes.
care is so expensive.
Yeah.
Yep.
Does your wife work? Is she outside the home?
She actually works from home. She works for IBM.
Oh, nice. Well, gosh, that's got to be a pretty impressive job herself.
Very
huh?
technical.
Yeah.
Yes. So is there anything about you guys that we don't know, like a hobby that you might have or something you've done or you ever mark off your bucket list? Is there anything that is interesting there? Well, you're taking care of 3 kids. You're a little busy, I know.
Well, when I was younger, a fun fact, I went out to Yellowstone National Park for one summer and worked there.
Oh, you did? How
Lived,
cool.
worked. We'd wake up in the morning and go outside, and there'd be buffalo. So
Really?
we had to keep our eyes open.
I bet you did.
It was
what
great.
a great. Have you been to Yellowstone, hadn't you?
I have not
Jay?
been to Yellowstone yet. That's on our bucket list. We will
Mine
do
too.
that. Yep.
Okay, I'll go with you when you're going to go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Let's just go.
Back seat, I can fit back there.
Yeah.
That is so interesting. The whole summer you did that?
Yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing.
So it was like the most interesting thing that you saw where you're out there experienced, or the most interesting animal you may have seen, or thing that
Bigfoot.
happened.
You saw a Bigfoot, didn't you?
Oh, I wish. We would go out at night. We would sneak out and go in the trails and buy Old Faithful. We weren't supposed to, but
I'm sure everybody does.
yeah.
That's so cool.
It was a lot of fun. I'd like to go back sometime.
Well, do you ever play that game called 2 Truths and a Lie? Where it'd say 2 truths you've done and 1 lie?
Yes.
That would be a good
Oh,
one. for
yeah,
that. Yes.
yeah.
We should play that every time we're on, shouldn't we?
We should, maybe.
I know. I think we should start that. Now, what about you, Dennis? Not to put you in the spot, but anything interesting or different that you've done that we don't know about? Hobby?
Probably a lot of people don't know, but I actually lived in the mountains of New York for a little while. I'm originally from Michigan, but I lived there for a little while, and I actually lived in Iowa for a little while.
Okay, wait a minute. The mountains of New York.
That's called New York City, the Skyrise. No, just kidding.
I didn't even know.
No, we stayed far away from there, but yeah.
I didn't even know New York had mountains.
Yeah. They're
So what
north,
took
yeah.
you there, and how long were you there?
At a job. I was there for a job. Yeah, we were only there maybe 2 or 3 years, but it was right about the time the economy crashed.
Oh, about 2008, around that time.
Around
yeah.
that time. Yep.
So now, where did you go to school?
Originally high school, I went to St. Charles, but as far as my bachelor's degree and stuff, that's from Western Governors. I did that online. So,
And how'd you find us at MTA? How'd that happen?
just because I was working at Stars and stuff, and just
You saw the show.
you meet people and you talk, and
Well, I'm
And
so
before you
glad.
know it, here you are.
I
Yep.
know. Well, do you enjoy working here? And you have to say yes because Mr.
absolutely.
Benning's listening, you know.
oh, absolutely, yeah, no, I love it. It's been great. Everybody's been so welcoming and really good to work with.
Especially that Stephanie K. Isn't she great?
Yes, she is. Yeah.
No, we're really, I'm not just saying that. We were talking about you today, what a joy you are to work with and how great you are for this. So we're so glad you're on board.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for being nice. And how about you, Leslie? What school did you attend?
U of M Flint.
Okay.
Oh,
And
nice.
what about high school?
Local.
Was it Flushing?
Holly.
Okay. Well, they knew in this area. Well, then did you? Then you should listen to Mike and Stephanie on the radio.
Oh,
that
of
was
course.
me.
That's
Yeah.
Right, and that's her.
Yeah, and I always say, if you didn't hear me, like Dennis, if you didn't hear me, I was brilliant. But if you did hear me, I'm so sorry. And Jay, you've told us before, but I forget, what school did you attend?
Oh, I went to a bunch of them. I started off at Specs Howard School of Broadcast Arts. I went and graduated then. Then went to GRCC at that time, it was GRJC at that time, Grand Rapids Community College. Then I went to Lake Sumter State College in Florida.
Did you keep getting kicked out? Is that what happened?
Yeah, they said, "Oh, you are just a nuisance." No,
Jay
I made the dean's list at every single school. So,
Oh, wow.
Because I'm just a smarty pants. I guess.
Yeah, well, you are. We're glad to have you too. Yes, you definitely are. And you did radio too, so you know stranger to this.
Yep. Been in radio for almost 20 years, I think. So.
Well, that's one thing I like about Ed Benning is he sees the potential in people. He sees what their talents are, and he puts in the right place. So he put us together to do this, and I've been very grateful. I think it's been fun. And we do this every week, you guys, so take a listen. It's called On the Road with the MTA. Have you guys had a chance to listen to it prior to being on here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, what's your favorite episode?
Great.
Okay, no, just
Well, it's going to be this one after they listen to this for sure. Well, a little Ashley Seymour was one of our first guests on here.
Yep.
And then Jessica Dale. She's also works here, and they're both challenged visually. And Jessica can tell you every single episode that we've done, who was on it, the number of it. So she wanted to be on the 200th episode, so we had her come in, and she was on that one.
She was on the 200th episodes, eh?
Our biggest fan, right
We
there.
make accommodations.
Yeah, yes, we do. So you guys are welcome back anytime when you're working on something big. Hey, like maybe come back, Leslie, when that route is in place on Hill Road.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
come with your dentist. Let us know like how they can pick it up and how they can get it.
Yeah.
So that's going to be so interesting because a lot of people have never ridden the bus before, but they might want to do that. And they don't know that there's a regional bus service as well. I love that. They can go downtown, and for, I think it was $3.50, they can get on board the bus and then go, $3. They can go all the way to Great Lakes Crossing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And they go shopping.
That's
$3.
cool.
Yeah.
That's about the cost of a gallon of gas. You get ridden down there, comfortable with the big coach seats there and back. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, I'd like that.
We should do that sometime as a group.
That'd actually be kind of fun.
Yeah, and then
I
you
haven't
could-
been to Great Lakes Crossing in
I haven't
since
either.
it's been opened.
We should go as a group, and then you should buy us all lunch.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I like that idea.
I see how she is.
Well, I thank you so much for letting me disturb your work and coming down here. So I'm going to let you get back to work. So we're going to say goodbye to you. But is there anything else you want to say before we say goodbye?
No, thanks for having us.
Oh, absolutely. And we'll bring you
Thank
back
you.
again for sure.
All right.
Well, this is what we do. And Jay, if somebody else wants to be a guest, tell us how they can do that.
All they got to do is just drop us an email at podcast@mtaflint.org.
Okay, and you could be a guest as well. And
Yep.
I love the fact that we always do something great for the community, and we share it with you right here on the Road with the MTA, Stephanie K. and Jay.
You've been listening to On the Road with the MTA. For more information on our services and community outreach, visit us online anytime at www.mtaflint.org. And be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. The MTA, your community, your connection, your way.